So hopefully we are live and in a much better place than we were before. Let's take a look. I'm gonna open up my Twitch dashboard, get that chat restarted, and hopefully that will be a lot better. Let me take a look at this chat here. I'll tell everyone to refresh. Okay, and then let me take a look at YouTube. It's saying that everything's looking better. Does it look better on your end, Twitch? I keep seeing people in the YouTube chat putting in pineapple. That's not helpful anymore. But thank you. Now I'm seeing banana. That's funny. Okay. Okay. It's looking like it's better. Is it looking better for y'all? Okay, okay, so far so good. Keeping them fingers crossed. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. All right, so let me take a look at Restream. Restream looks like it's working. It's saying my bitrate is fair. Does it seem fair to you all? Is fair a good descriptor? You know what's cool? Restream actually has a chat that's combined so that I don't have to have both open. But in the meantime, let me open up my notifications and thank anybody that I need to be thanking. I think honestly the problem was OBS. I probably didn't need to do a whole restart because when I tried to close OBS, it like broke and like wouldn't close and it froze. And so then it had to like manually close. And then when I tried to open it back up, it was the whole thing. So I think it was an OBS issue, but you know what we do here? We just turn it off and turn it back on again. That's what we do. That's what we're good at. So that seemed to fix that. So thank goodness. Okay. Good. So music is going. We're back up on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks, Mike. Look at that. This is what Mike really wanted to see because he wanted to make sure that the text alignment that he told me how to do, I did it right. And so now he can see that I did it right. Thanks everybody for helping out Mike. Jadula, thank you for gifting a perfect number of subs to the community. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for just the 2 is over something. Dang it, Mike. Look what happened. I blame the 3 because I think it was fine, but now it's broken. It wasn't broken before. All right, I'll just manually adjust it once again. Mike, what did I do wrong? The number's too big. It's the font that's the problem. I make it just a little bit better. Yeah. Nailed it. Anyways, I have to move the 777 to the right. Yeah, I probably do. I probably should. So, okay. You just received your poster? 8 Nancy M5, you received your poster from me and Caleb? I'm so happy about that. Yay! Good stuff, good stuff. The poster that Nancy is talking about is this little beauty right here. Check this out. Isn't this gorgeous? This is Crisis Core, Zach and Aerith. Yay. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Does anybody remember how many subs we had when we started the Broken stream? Because if it's been 100 today, then I have a new emote for you all. I know, remember from the last stream when I said that every 100 subs we would reveal a new emote? Well, guess what? I still have 3 more emotes to deliver to y'all. Put that back. I gotta bring this table closer. Thanks for just guessing, Mike. Kaji, thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should I just update the like Twitch sub goal and then we'll always know when it hits? How do I do that? Let's see, manage goals. We achieved our goal, so then let's end that goal and then start a new goal. Start a new goal. Yeah, let's do that. Start a new goal. All right. Thank you so much to Aerith for that amazing super chat. I appreciate that so much. Oh, and that's a nice message too. It's a greetings from YouTube to Twitch chat. That's very nice. Thanks for becoming a new member, Aerith. You love the Zach emote? Good, I'm so glad. Am I gonna stream the game soon? Yes! Yes, I am going to stream the game soon because I feel like everybody who kind of like hurried through it has pretty much finished the game by now. And so if you're worried about spoilers and you don't want to watch my stream because you wanted to stream it yourself, most of those people have finished the game. Just show of hands. I don't know how that works on chats, but show of hands. How many people have finished the game? Yes, a show of finger guns, exactly. People are just putting hands in chat. I love it, good stuff. Right at the end, lots of finger guns, lots of hands. Some people need another few weeks. Okay. So, perfect. I love that. Let me, I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna start it this week. So, let me say something now because since I've been in the chat, I feel like I have seen like a lot of comments addressing this. Like a lot, and it's unusual for my channel because most people who hop into my live streams kind of generally have an idea of what I'm about and kind of my general opinion on this. But I'll just say it now because I'm seeing a lot of comments about it. I do not care who you ship in the game. I don't care. And I mean that with love. I mean that with a full heart, as if to say, whoever you want to ship is beautiful, is wonderful, is correct. That's beautiful for you. And I'm not talking crap on shippers because I don't think that it's wrong to have a ship. I think whatever you think is right. And I don't mean that as a cop-out. I think that's how the game is designed. So we're not gonna fight about it in here. We're not going to discuss it any further than that. You're not going to find anyone here who's going to tell you you're right or you're wrong because the mods have instructions to delete that kind of conversation. Because sometimes it just doesn't get very friendly. And I'm not about that. I want things to be friendly here. That's all I care about is ultimately we're all here to love a game. We're all here to love the characters. We're all here to share our passions in a kind and compassionate way. And that's what it is to be a strange rebel. So that's that. that's that. Okay. Yes. If you're wondering what a ship is, it's short for relationship. So some people are of the opinion that Cloud should have a relationship romantic styles, as Brooklyn Nine-Nine would say, with one person or another and not another person or another. And that's fine. Y'all are welcome to have your opinions. I love that. I love your imaginations. I love your fan art. I love your love for the characters. Let's just keep it kind. That's all I ask, you know? You ship Cloud with therapy. Couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Yin Shen, thank you so much for that perfect number donation. It's called a super chat on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so be kind, rewind. Exactly. All right, so now that it seems like the stream is kind of in a better place, shall we talk about a few things? And I think, yes, we shall, because I am the streamer. Sniffy Boy, thank you for resubscribing. Fairy Latte, thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. So, two things that I want to talk about. Number one, we are going to be streaming the game. What day am I going to start the game? Great question, Hell Amanda. We are going to be streaming the game. I can't believe I'm saying this. This doesn't feel right. As long as the internet cooperates with me, unlike today. We're going to be starting our playthrough of Rebirth tomorrow, March 19th. I did have to look at the calendar because I don't know what day it is ever. So we are going to be starting our Rebirth playthrough tomorrow, Tuesday, March 19th at 2 p.m. ish. You know how Brie time works. Anywhere between, 2 to 3 p.m. And it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited about it. I just had an interview this morning and I was talking about the game and I was talking about the character and they asked me, so have you started it yet? And I was like, no, I haven't started it yet. I really want to, but I was waiting for more people to be done with the game. And I think now is a good time. Oh yes. What time is my 2 p.m.? 2 p.m. Pacific time. So that's Pacific time is Brie time. So feel free to translate into your time zone. Yes, 2 p.m. Pacific. And again, 2 p.m. is a rough timeline because I do have some stuff that I have to get done that I'm committed to earlier than that. So hopefully I can hop right on it too. But if I can't, around that time. It's always best to be followed on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure your notifications are on so that you know exactly when I go live. The alternative is to follow me on Twitter because I always post on Twitter when I go live, or to follow me on Instagram because I always post on Instagram story when I go live. Another option is to make sure you're in the SRG Discord, which is a Patreon reward, because we always post an announcement with an everyone notification when I go live as well. So there are a lot of ways to know when I go live, even though I don't have a set schedule. And those are, yes, and we are in technically daylight savings shenanigans. So please do make sure to double check when that is for you. Because we in the Pacific time zone have this ridiculous thing called daylight savings. And so we are like spring forward an hour earlier, later, however you want to call it, than the rest of the world, which is we do half the year, which makes no sense, but here we are, we can't change it. Okay, so that was the first thing we're going to talk about. The second thing we're going to talk about is, wait a minute. Did anybody follow up on whether or not it's time to upload a new emote? Where did we start at today? Yesterday? Today? I'm bad at words. You know what I'm talking about. People are saying 1904. That's not real. What? What? 1904? And we're at 2028 right now? What? That's not real. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're revealing a new emote on Twitch. Let me pull up my dashboard. I can't believe that. Thank you to everybody who contributed to that hype train. That's absolutely wild. I'm sure it was going on in the hype train. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that so much. Okay, a new emote time. A new emote time. How do I do that? If only I had a brain. Viewer rewards, emotes. Oh, and then I have to look at my list because I have to figure out which one is coming up next because I already made that decision and then I forgot. Let's see. There we go. The next one, what was the last one that we released? Was it? It was Aerith Mad, wasn't it? Unfinished sentence, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Okay, yes, the last emote that we released was Zach, but that was not related to the every 100 subs from the launch stream. That was, I had that made actually before all of these other emotes, specifically for the me and Caleb stream. But right before that, I think was Aerith Mad, right? Y'all have that one on Twitch? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for that compliment, Evie. I appreciate that. Okay, let's reveal the next emote. I know you're gonna like it. I know you are. It is a reference to Rebirth, the game, and it is it's also a moment from, well, it's inspired by one of the moments from the trailer. I'm excited. So even if you haven't played the game, but you've seen the trailer, you will hopefully like this one. I have a problem. I assigned it to a specific tier in my brain, but that tier is full. Why did I do that? Now I have to move it in my brain. Changing plans is really stressful on the fly. I had a plan, so I didn't have to brain this. Okay, let's then, because that is not, yes. Okay. Okay. Rebel 404 has now been shifted to tier 1. It was tier 2, it's now tier 1. That means that we now have 50 static emotes in tier 1. Can you believe I've had that many emotes made? 50? We have 50 tier 1 emotes. Static. That doesn't even count the animated and tier 2 and tier 3. Okay, so Rebel 404 is now in tier 1. So for all of you who are tier 1 subs, congratulations. You're now the owner of a new tier 1 emote. For those of you who are in tier 2, who are tier 2 subscribers on Twitch, please enjoy this new emote, which I've just assigned right now. So whoever can refresh the stream and get access to it first will be the winner of nothing, of bragging, and that's it. Yes, for those of you who are just tuning in, we will be doing a playthrough of the game. We'll be starting it tomorrow. That's Tuesday, March 19th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, roughly. Mike says they see it. Is it if you can see it? Oh, because you're not a tier 2 sub, that makes sense. What about YouTube? YouTube Drop, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Peterson, thank you for resubscribing. Godzilla, thank you for resubscribing. I know that there's some tier 2 subs here present at this stream, so drop it in the chat. And Yan Shen, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs to the community. Don't worry, I didn't miss that. I appreciate you so much. Karasu, thank you for that super chat. Hope you're doing well. Fairy Latte, you just upgraded your subscription to a tier 2. Thank you, Fairy Latte. I appreciate you so much. Let's see it. Drop it in the chat. Drop that emote. It's not Rebel Shiny. Rebel Shiny is not new. It's not Rebel Chaos. Nope. Are we talking about YouTube or Twitch streaming? Well, I'm live on both. There it is, Legend Killer just put it in the chat. Legend Killer got it. Good job, Legend. There's our new emote. Do you like it? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, because I haven't refreshed my chat. All right, hold on. Let me refresh my chat, my Twitch chat. Yes, so on Twitch, because Jadula, oh my gosh, what? Jadula, thank you for gifting 20 subs to the community, you crazy cat. Crazy cat indeed. Oh my gosh, thank you. So sweet of you, Jadula. And thank you for those of you who are thanking Jadula in the chat for the gift sub, just like Vedrulian. Hopefully I said that okay. Thank you for thanking. Thank you for thanking. Karthi, thank you for resubscribing at tier 2. Thank you, I appreciate you. Was that an upgrade? Harley Quinn, thank you for that donation. To answer your question, will I be at any cons on the East Coast? I would like to say to that, maybe? Stay tuned for that. Yes, so I haven't started the signing yet because there was a little bit of craziness with the Twitch chat and then we had to release a new emote on Twitch. Here's the thing with YouTube. On Twitch and on YouTube, the amount of subscribers/members that you have enables the amount of emotes, custom emotes that you can upload. On Twitch, back in 2020, we had 8,000 subscribers at one point, which was crazy town. But that is what unlocked 54 standard emote slots on Twitch. On YouTube, we have a lot less members, and so I can only upload 11 custom emotes. So on Twitch, we have over 50. We've got at least 60, and on YouTube, I have to narrow that down to 11. So if there are more members on YouTube, then I can also reveal more custom emotes. But again, if you want access to these custom emotes, if you want to hang out, you can of course go on to Twitch, or you can join us in the SRG Discord. And so you can check out the Patreon, you can join the Rebel tier, and then you'll get access to the SRG Discord, and all of the custom emotes go up on the Discord, and including a few exclusive Discord-only emotes. Yes, so thank you, Weeboo Jones, for gifting 2 subs to the community. I appreciate you. So now that I've refreshed the stream, do I have that? Can I put the new Barrett emote in the... Yeah, I can. I can. Look at him. Look at him. For those of you who don't know, it's Sailor Barrett with heart eyes, being excited and in love with something. Isn't it so? Oh, I can pull it up on the stream again. I forgot. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I deleted the source, unfortunately, making it extremely hard on myself. Why did I do that? Because why wouldn't I do that? There he is. Look, that's our new emote on Twitch. Nope, he's over here. There he is. Yeah, look at our little sailor Barrett with his hard eyes all excited. I love him. I just talked to John Bentley today. He's the best. Oh, it's so true. Will Gordon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Team Strange Rebel. Aerith, thank you for gifting a sub. Aerith is the best. I love your username. Angry Silver, thank you so much for that super chat. Okay, so one other thing that we're going to be talking about today. My dog is barking. Slight panic. It's fine. It's probably fine. John Bentley is a truly amazing person. Okay, so, oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, I have to catch up. Okay, so this is always what happens. I plan a stream and I'm like, okay, great. So I'll be live for like an hour and I'll get all these prints signed so that I can get them mailed to you ASAP. Excuse me, because you all have ordered so many prints that there's no way I'm gonna get them all done today. I did not realize how many more prints there were going to be today. So let's get started, shall we? A few quick ground rules for today's stream. Really, honestly, just one. Besides the usual things of like no fisticuffs in the chat and like be kind to one another, make a new friend today. The main ground rule that I want to talk about today is I haven't played the game yet, y'all. Obviously, I know what happens in my scenes, but I haven't gotten the chance to like really sit down and play it for myself. So please don't talk about any spoilers in the chat. That's a good note for me. Please don't spoil the game for me. Please don't spoil the game for the mods in the chat, as they're going to be taking a look and wiping out all of the spoilers. But, you know, there are a lot of people who haven't finished the game, and we want to respect their experience here. So just pass along all of that kindness, and please don't spoil in the chat. Yes, and shout out to the mods who are fantastic. I appreciate you as well. Let's go through all of the prints that we have available today that we'll be signing. Number one is this classic picture of Aerith and picture of me, kind of headshot with the logo. This is the #1 bestseller because it's kind of classic, right? You want an autograph and you got two faces, the actor and the character. It's pretty nice. That's our first one. Our second bestseller is this one. Now, do you all remember when I did Streamily signings last year and I had my green screen up, and so I couldn't show you how beautiful this print really is because it's green, and so it looked like it was invisible. Now I can really show you the true beauty of this print. Actually, is my green screen still on? It's not, right? It's not. Okay, good. Just checking. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? This is a gorgeous print of Aerith and some Mako beautifulness all swirly whirly around her. That's our #2 bestseller. And then of course, our #3. #3 is me cosplaying as Aerith with her Wall Market red dress from Remake, and of course, giving the chair. One of the absolute silliest moments from the game turned into a print for you, an 8x10 for me to sign. And one of my favorite quotes to write on this one is, "Here, this is for you." It's my favorite thing. So yes, it's one of the best animated emotes in the world that Twitch is just alight with right now. Thank you so much to Fake Pear Bear for subscribing, to Fearless for subscribing, to A2C Flash for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to Caitlin for subscribing at tier 2, upgrading that sub for that Barrett heart eyes emote, I'm sure. So this is our third print, our third most popular print. This is a print that's pretty popular as well. It's okay, I have hands. This is a print that's quite popular as well. Because it's a 5x7, it's a little bit more affordable because I understand how Streamily shipping can be a little bit much. Or if you need to get that VIP to make sure that you jump up in the queue to get yours signed first, which is totally a Streamily thing, has nothing to do with me. This is a very popular one as well. And it's beautiful, it's really high quality. I just wanna say, I don't know if all of you who are ordering prints have gotten prints from any other voice actors or what have you. But I want you all to know that one of the things that I care about like most deeply when I'm getting these, when I'm procuring these, is the print quality. When you order a print from me, it's going to have this really nice finish that's called luster that is only made from one specific print shop around me. And it's not glossy, it's not matte, it's something in between, and I think that comes off the best when it comes to prints, and it doesn't smudge. So I make sure that I spend a little extra buying these prints so that they are the best quality, so that when they get to you, you can treasure them as you usually do. What else do we have? Another cosplay. This one is Aerith Classic, the remake version, and this dress is actually made by LZ, Lady Zero. She actually custom made this print because none of the other cosplay like sellers had the correct print. So this is like the most accurate dress that could ever exist for this cosplay. Photographed by Martin Wong, put together by Hello, I Am Kate. It's honestly a super, super cool print. So this is a beautiful one as well. And then 3 more. This is another wall market print of my cosplay of her. It's a little bit more classic if you want something that's a little less silly. Can you still order prints? Yes, the shop is open. Type in, if you're on Twitch, because you're asking on Twitch, there it is. Superway put it in, Nightbot put it in. It's streamily.com/Brianna White. LZ says thank you for the shout out. Of course. She's amazing. What else do we have? We have this one. Now this one has a really special story behind it because this is a piece of art that was actually commissioned by a friend after Remake came out. So they just wanted to do something nice and thoughtful and got this piece of art commissioned for me as a gift. And I loved it so much because it's kind of like me cosplaying as Aerith, but in the booth, voice acting. And so I thought it was really beautiful. The art style is really gorgeous. And it just holds such a special memory for me that I decided to get it licensed and give it as a print on Streamily. So this one's super special. I really like this one. All right. And then this is the last one. I've already shown it off on stream once. This is a Zach and Aerith poster. The cool thing about these is these are all signed by me and Caleb, who's the voice of Zach, if you don't know. So all of these are going to be duo signed by me and Caleb, which means they might take a little bit longer to get to you because they have to get to him and then they will get back to Streamily, then they will get to you. But this is also available in an 8x10. But honestly, I think the poster is a lot nicer because if you want like some beautiful wall art, you can hang it up and just enjoy it every time you walk by. And that's all of them. That's all of them. So, shall we get to signing? Because we have so many to do and we haven't even started. Okay, great. Let me make sure I have my entire box of Sharpies and also some more Sharpies. I'm set. Okay, let's see. Let me open up signing view. Okay, so the way that this works is in order of who purchased it and VIP first. So the first one is gonna be for Zach. Yeah, great, nailed it. The first one's gonna be for Zach, which is funny because Zach is a character in the game, but this is a different Zach. It's spelled different too. How do you purchase? Go to streamily.com/BriannaWhite. Purchase whatever print you want and I will sign it live on stream. I'm good at speaking, I know how to do it. Okay, great, so let's see. For this one, I usually do gold or silver. Zach, are you here? Rose gold looks nice on this print too. Maybe we'll do rose gold. Rose gold. Is there a way to add multiple prints to cart? I don't actually know, Prototype. I'm not familiar. Thanks, Drop This Box. That's really nice. Okay, always write the number on the back first. We did it! The first one is done. All set. It's not the same without the marker squeak. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but it's okay. All right, first one done. Next. This one is for Maya. An Aerith quote of my choice, huh? You got it, Maya. That one's yours? Yay! How exciting. How long will the signed prints be available to order? So here's the way it usually goes. The Streamily shop only stays open as long as I have a stream scheduled. So let's say today, for example, if I had scheduled the stream for today, but didn't have another one scheduled for another time, the shop would close as soon as this stream was done. But because we have a lot of orders to get to, I obviously have to do another stream, and I have already scheduled that. I scheduled it, I think, for next Monday at the same time next week. So that being said, the shop will stay open at least until next Monday. And then if I can get them all done by then, great. Although I sort of doubt it. No, the thing happened again. No, did it? Oh my gosh, why does this keep happening to me? Ugh. The playlist, remember the Spotify playlist that I was specifically playing because it was copyright-free music, and then I unclicked a button to like make sure it didn't switch over to a different playlist that's not copyright-free? The thing happened again! Oh my gosh. Drives me nuts. I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. It's fine. This next print is for Maya. An Aerith quote of my choice. You got it. All right, that one's all set. Here's the quote I chose one. That one's for you. Congrats. Moving on. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me. I don't think that it will. Usually it just demonetizes my VOD, which is fine. Like, that's not something I worry too much about because I only ever make like maybe $5 of ad revenue on a video, but I am actually really worried though about the Rebirth playthrough because I saw Maximilian Dude posted on Twitter that like 5 different companies claim Rebirth music so that they can share the monetization of ad rev online. And I'm like, they're technically allowed to do that, but like, that's so lame. I hate it. I don't know if that's like, thank you to Alderea for gifting a sub. That's very sweet of you. And RB Ray, thank you for resubscribing. Yeah, I guess with, and here's the thing, none of my remake content was demonetized, I don't think, except for maybe the end credits song. But for Rebirth, specifically, I think like all of the music, is it just piano stuff or is it the soundtrack too? I didn't actually like look into it like deeply, but I'm really scared because it's gonna be a huge game. I'm gonna be playing it for most of the year, and to not only not make any ad revenue on it like this year, but like for as long as the playthrough is up on YouTube, that sucks. That really sucks, especially because it's still monetized, which means you still have to watch the ads. Even I have to watch ads when I'm like checking a VOD for something. Like, I have to watch ads on my own content, but all of that revenue is going towards some random company that licenses the music, not only in North America, but in a different part of the world. What? Yeah, so I'm a little stressed about that. I'm a little stressed about it, not gonna lie. It is what it is. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Okay, the next one is for Thomas. This one's gonna be for you. Ah, Thomas requests a flower. No problem, Thomas. Yes, we'll tackle it as it happens for sure. Oh, I just went rogue with the flower design today. My goodness. I draw the flower the exact same way every single time I draw it, except today. It's fine. Don't ask questions. All right, that one's all set, Thomas. Thank you to Vexen for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub, and Tox Lacron for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate you all. Let's see, how close are we? We're like 20 subs away from unveiling a new emote, just saying. Let me see, which one's gonna be next? Let me see. The next one, ooh, you're gonna like the next one. The next one is fun. Hey, no, a mess. Not a mess. Look what the Sharpie's doing to my finger. No, not a mess. What am I supposed to do here? Well, I'm doomed. It's stuck now. Oh, it's all over my mouse pad. This is fun. Everything's fine. Today is going great. Wait, it's spilling out the back? What? Why is this happening? No. Oh my good. All right, well, it's fine. Okay, anyways, Danger Shoes, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. I hope you enjoy the badge next to your name in chat and the custom emotes on YouTube. Okay, the next one, wait, I already finished Thomas's, so let me mark that as complete. The next one is make it out to no one, but doodle flowers. You got it. I'll be doodling flowers till the cows come home. Ooh, what if we did different color flowers? What if we did that? What if we got fancy? Is it too late to get a print? It's not too late to get a print. You can still get a print for the rest of the stream. Actually, for the rest of the week. That's not my last rose gold one, is it? Because then that would be messy. Wait, okay, here's a rose gold one. We'll do different color flowers. It'll be fun. It's fine. I don't have these organized by color. And I don't need to, because organization is, actually it's kind of nice, so I'm not gonna talk crap on it. Dude, this feels, some of these are not good. Okay, good. Oh, that's a nice crisp Sharpie. I love a crisp, fresh Sharpie. It's nothing better, honestly. Perfect. All set. You got your flower doodles. Whomst ever you are. Please enjoy. Next. Pikachu Streams, thank you so much for that nice message. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Nancor. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. You just ordered a print? Big ounce? That's awesome. Hopefully we'll get to it soon. Not today, but hopefully soon. Unless you were kind of high up in the queue, I'm not really sure. But we'll do our best to get through as many as we can today. Spade, thank you for resubscribing. How are you doing? All right, this next one is for Danny. Kaji, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Nancor. Okay, this is a request for a favorite quote of Brianna's, okay? Dealer's choice, but also a drawing of Bench. A great request, Danny. I'm excited about that one. A bench drawing, huh? This is gonna be the best bench that anybody has ever seen. And I will be taking no. Oh no, it's not a good bench. It's not a good bench, y'all. It's not a good bench. I don't know how to draw perspective. I'm actually really bad at drawing perspective. Uh-huh. Look, listen. Listen, look. Listen. Oh my gosh, hold on. We missed a hype train stuff. A hype train stuff, hold on. Anonymous, thank you for gifting 10 sub. I appreciate you so much. 10 sub. Thanks, Anonymous, for the 10 sub. Jigger, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you, the Kinnaid. That's really nice of you to say. Oh, Jabra said you looked into the song claiming thing for Rebirth. YouTube responded to Max and said the claims were invalid. Okay, so maybe I just have to enter an angry dispute with all of them, and then maybe I will allow it. It will be allowed to monetize. Anyways, Danny, your print is all complete with one of my favorite quotes that is honestly kind of apropos for Rebirth. And a bad drawing of Bench, not gonna lie. I did my best, and it was not good. Kathleen and Gwydion, thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming subs. I appreciate you contributing to that hype train. You can request whatever you want, Pikachu streams. If you ordered a print and you said, I want a depiction of a certain scene, you can request that. However, I do, of course, maintain veto rights. If I don't like the request, I will though say that's only happened one time ever. Maybe twice, but I think only once. So it doesn't happen very often. That's not acting either. Thank you for that super chat. That is literally your username. So thank you, That's Not Acting Either, for your super chat. I appreciate that. You signed up for the Reaver stream. Perfect. Love that. Thank you, Keyblade Brett, for that super chat as well. I'm so glad. You know, it's really flattering, honestly. Phoenix, thank you for gifting a perfect number of subs to the community. I appreciate you. Darth Babs, thank you for subscribing. So much hype right now. Oh my goodness. So the thing is, oh, I was gonna say something and then my brain stopped working. Oh yes, it's super flattering that I hear this quite a lot actually, where like Aerith wasn't my favorite character until the remake series, and now she's my favorite character. I could not be more flattered by that. I'm not gonna obviously take all the credit for that because there's like a lot of depth that's given to her by the writers. And of course, I owe a lot of my performance to the team. It's a very collaborative effort, but it makes me so happy that people are loving Aerith the way that she deserves to be loved because she's such an amazing character. Would I write the quote of "You're the slum drunk" if requested? Yeah, I would. I would. I've written a lot of quotes. I have no issue with that. I have the issue that I had the one time I was uncomfortable with something was it's usually a matter of you are requesting me to write something that makes it sound like those words are something I chose to write. Does that make sense? Like, if it's any quote from the game or, you know, the universe or whatever, I really don't have an issue with that. But if you're requesting me to say something that seems like it's my words, like, for example, if you requested me to write, quote, Brianna, I am in love with you, or no, Brianna is in love with you, or something like that tends to make me a little uncomfortable because I didn't write that. I didn't say that, but it's worded in such a way that makes it seem like I am writing that to you. So those are the ones that I tend to not honor, but that's only happened like once or twice, maybe. Usually I don't have an issue with that. Although one person I think has requested something that said like, oh, here's the one that was requested that I wrote. We have an ongoing argument here in the live that's pancakes versus waffles. I had one person request that I write waffles are the best, but I don't think waffles are the best. So I wrote that one in quotes. I think I did quotes and then wrote like says you or something like that. So you never know. Sometimes you're gonna request something and I'm gonna get sassy with it and put something else in there. So you know, keep that in mind. Okay, the next one is for Andrew. Let's do it. Boop. We do love the good kind of chaos. It's true. I haven't played Rebirth at all yet. And it's funny because I've been given the opportunity to demo the game like 3 times, and all 3 times I just wasn't able to. Cam and Rebel, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you for contributing to the hype train, everyone. But I'm excited to play the game. We're gonna play it tomorrow. And yes, we're gonna stream it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I have signed things that other people have made. So like artists will come to me with their print and ask me to sign it. The one caveat is that it has to be like at a convention or something. I'll do it there because then you are there to give me the print. I don't let people mail me anything. So that is the one caveat. And that's true. Like if you see me at a convention and you want me to sign like your steelbook case or your, paper sleeve of your copy of the game, I've signed things like that. I've signed t-shirts. I've signed the Buster Sword. So I've signed all sorts of things, but it has to be at a convention. The next one is to Nancy. Nancy has requested the Descendant prints. Is it already tomorrow in Sweden? Yes, so the time that we're going to be streaming the game tomorrow is Pacific time. It's Tuesday, March 19th at 2 p.m.-ish. Pacific time. So translate that into whatever time zone works for you. And that's when we're going to be streaming the game. We're going to be starting it tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, this next one is for Nancy. Oh, I will say at a convention one time, I had to say no to a quote because someone wanted me to write like a novel of a quote. That is one that I have had to turn down at a convention, not on Streamily. Because at a convention, I think this was at KupoCon when like there was a huge line already and I really had to get through everybody as quick as possible, just to be fair to everybody who showed up and wanted to meet me that day. So I have turned down a super long quote on that occasion as well. All right, Nancy, that one's all finished. All done. Yeah, who's going to the Rebirth Orchestra show? A few people have mentioned that in both Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Who's gonna go? They've got so many different locations. You're going, Caitlin. Neon Genesis is going. Alan Surhill's going. I love that. Cosmo Day's going. Celine Garnet. Keyblade Brett is going. Love. Thanks for that message, Blake. I appreciate that. I would totally write that quote, Masamune's Edge. I would write that quote. I really don't have a problem writing really like any quote from the game. Okay, this next one is for Jackie. Thanks, Karasu, for the super chat. I don't have any finalized plans for conventions this year, but hopefully soon I'll be able to let everyone know. All right, that one's all done. Gotta hydrate. Now this next one is for Kyle. Brigbane, I would love to be able to do that. I just don't know if it's in the cards. Rebirth is such a huge game, and I want to make sure that I give it what it deserves. And I'm just worried if I complicate it by trying to figure out everyone's schedule to get a castmate to collab with me on it, that it just might be like really difficult. But what I will say is that it's possible, Kyle, yours is all done. I hope you enjoy it. It's possible that I would be able to get people on for like little Q&As or interviews before a stream. I just don't think I can get them like in person to do a stream, because that's like really difficult, and I'm trying not to overly complicate my life right now. You know how it is. You know how it is. All right, a motivational quote for Austin. It's gonna be this one. Quite, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. What's my favorite Aerith quote? I have a very special place in my heart for, here, this is for you. Because it was one of the first things we ever recorded, and it's my key phrase, and it was in one of the trailers. It's one of the first times that you see Aerith in the game. Just, I think, even though if you told anyone else, my favorite quote is, here, this is for you. Outside of its context, it doesn't make any sense for that to be a favorite quote, but in the context, it's just really special for me. Yeah, it's iconic, right? Yeah, so I think that's one of my favorites. How long ago was that recorded? A long time ago. A long time ago. And I see your request, M. Marase, to add a folding chair to your order. Here's the thing, because I don't know if who is who from the Streamily order to the chat username, I don't take requests from chat and then put it on a Streamily print. If you want though, Streamily does have the ability to edit your request that you wrote in. So you can edit it as long as I haven't finished it yet. And then you can write in on Streamily, I want you to draw a folding chair onto my print. And then I'll definitely do it. But if it's in the Twitch chat, I just don't, I get scared that it's gonna be the wrong person saying it. Okay, so Austin, that one is all complete. The next person is for Pat and has requested this beautiful, wonderful, lovely print. And the shop is still open, so if anybody wants to order a print, you can go to streamily.com/BriannaWhite or type in !Streamily into the Twitch chat and the link will pop up for you, make it easy for you. Pat has requested a wonderful quote that is now a little bit vintage, special edition. Here was Pat's requested quote. All right, that one's all done. Yeah, it's a really good one. Yes, Python 2, to answer your question, I'm going to be starting my playthrough of Rebirth tomorrow, March 19th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Pacific time. Ish. Okay, this next one is for Danny. Danny has requested a favorite Aerith line. And since I just talked about on stream what my favorite Aerith line is, I'm gonna put it in. And yes, I do know that, little sweeper. Spade, I can hear that quote in my head. I don't know why you posted it, but I can hear it. I don't know, like, I don't know why it was in the chat, but the... Is there a reason for that? Like, I need the story behind why you just wrote, I love chickens, Eddie, in the Twitch chat. What were you replying to? Dark Angels? I need more information. Did they model Aerith after my face? They didn't, Shannon. Definitely not. KD man, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate you. All right, that one's all finished. You just finished Rebirth, Grave Rob? Love that. Trust me, they definitely had Aerith's character model well before I was brought into the process, I promise. No, that's so funny, Spade, because I also watched so much Ed, Edd n Eddy as a kid. Like that's why I said I can hear that. I don't even know why. Honestly, I think I could probably kill an Eddie impression, but I don't want to do it because then I'll sound dumb, like Ed is supposed to sound. I don't know. I feel like that's like too embarrassing for me. I can't do it. Gunbuster, thank you for subscribing. AGL, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Okay, Danny, that one's all finished. This next one. You know what, though? I actually have to go on a teensy tiny itty bitty little break. Because I need to caffeinate. And I have something special, a special treat for myself saved in the fridge, and I'm gonna go get it. So I'll be right back. Aldaria, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. I owe us an emote. Mike, don't let me forget. I owe you an emote. You're right. Don't let me forget. I'll be right back, okay? My friends, what happened with my music? Why does this playlist, what's going on? Why did it die? It's still playing. How can it be dead? What? Did my audio reroute? What is happening? Why is this happening to me? It's supposed to be playing on this web browser. Good. Not playing from a different device. It just broke for no reason. Solid. Good. That's actually, I like that when it breaks for no reason. That's good. It's good. Is my eye twitching? Because I feel like I have an eye twitch coming on. Anyways, welcome back from the break. How was it? Was it a fantastic break for you all? I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a longer break than I anticipated, but that's because I walked out of my stream room and I was like, oh my God, I'm starving. I'm gonna die if I don't eat something immediately. So I ate something and now I feel so much better. I'm not angry anymore. I had, if you'd like to know, a banana and a granola bar and a set of little tiny granola-esque cookies. I literally was starving. I ate so much food. Yeah, no pickles actually this time around, but that's okay. Anyways, do I love realizing I'm super hungry? No. I actually don't love the feeling of being hungry. But at the same time, it doesn't really bother me that much. So, here's what doesn't bother me. Do you know when you're hungry? Oh, Danger Shoes, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Very sweet of you. I'd also like to thank Antarctic Wolf and Just Dart for resubscribing and for subscribing. Welcome to Teen Strange Rebel. I'm so happy that you've joined the team. I don't mind the feeling of your like tummy, like pulling your attention. You know, when you're hungry and your tummy is just like knockity knock knock, I'm gonna feel a little empty and you should pay attention to me. That I don't mind. That for some reason, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, whatever. The problem with that not bothering me is that I then ignore it. And then I start to get the type of hungry feeling when actually you start shaking and you get a headache and you can't breathe. And then you're like, oh, I should probably eat something 5 hours ago. You know? Because I was like thinking about what I've eaten today. And I'm like, I've eaten a smoothie and some cookies. And it's 5 p.m. here. So oh, I probably should have eaten before I started streaming, but I was so focused on like my interview and then like getting the stream started and then the technical issues, and so it was just like, it was a lot. I've hydrated a lot. Like I'm very hydrated. I just didn't eat much. So yeah, anyways, so I was about to die and now I'm better because I ate more cookies. I'm not very healthy right now. It's fine. You know what I do have? Caffeination. You know, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned matcha to get you going. You know what I mean? It's a little watered down now because the ice melted because it's just been in my fridge waiting for me because I got it earlier, but it feels like now is the right time. You know? It's not a dirty matcha though. So a dirty matcha means it's a matcha latte, which is just matcha with milk. But a dirty matcha is when you put additional espresso shots in there. And dirty just means like you put additional espresso shots. So like you can also get like a dirty chai, which is chai with milk with espresso added. So I love myself a dirty matcha, but that's what I've been having like all this week to get me through this week. But today it's just regular matcha. So what kind of cookies did I eat? So earlier I had just some chocolate chip cookies that were like literally not healthy at all. But just now I had cookies that are like supposed to be healthy snacks because they have like, they call it vegetable extracts included. So it's supposedly got like vitamin K from like a broccoli extract, but I don't know how much I believe that. I just kind of buy them because like if I just need to stuff something quick in my face, that's better than a not even pretending to be healthy cookie sometimes. You know what I mean? So, you know. Anyways, I owe you, the 7 Leaves matcha is better. You're not incorrect about that, Superway. You are right that the 7 Leaves matcha is superior. But the 7 Leaves was not an option for me today. So Starbucks it was. Listen, Dylan Bobbelin, thank you for resubscribing for 25 months. I appreciate you. I owe you all on Twitch an emote. Shall we unveil a new emote? I should probably update the goal as well on Twitch. That way we'll end that goal because you've gotten the reward, and then we'll add a new goal. Perfect. We're gonna go ourselves and add a new one. We're gonna go ourselves. Sub goal starting 2200 and you get another emote. Anyways, let's do it, shall we? How do I do this? I've done this before. I can do this. I know how to do things. Emotes, good. The next emote that you all get is a thing of beauty, if I can find it. If I can find it. Yeah, okay. Actually, this is more appropriate than I thought it was. Maybe this was subliminal messaging on my part, but feel free to enjoy the new, the improved, the beautiful, the wonderful. I gotta check my notes. Hold on, let me check my notes. Check in the notes. Check in the, yes, okay. The new, the beautiful, the improved tier 1 emote that just went live right now on Twitch. The 51st static emote for tier 1. That's a good deal. That's a good value. We've got 51 static emotes for a tier 1 sub on Twitch. On YouTube, once again, I'll say, I would love to put 51 emotes on YouTube, but unfortunately they only allow me to put 11. So if you want to enjoy the new emote, you'll have to join the SRG Discord, which is a Patreon reward. As soon as I see someone put it in the Twitch chat, I'll put it up on the screen so that you can see it here. Theta Korog, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. Legend sees it. You can't just say you see it, Legend. Put it in the chat. It's tier 1. You obviously have it. Put it in the chat. You get bragging rights if you're the first one. How do you get me as a guest for conventions? Yes, the conventions have to invite me. So I don't get to just pick which conventions I want to go to. I would love to, but I don't. It's not Rebel 404, although that is technically a new tier 1 emote. There it is, Legend Killer, put it in the chat. There it is, Legend Killer, put it in the chat. I see it now. There she is. See why I said it was apropos, actually, that I needed to caffeinate on the break? It was an accident. I didn't mean it, but this is our new emote. She's caffeinated. And she's jittery from the caffeine. Her eyes are super big. It's pretty cute, huh? Yeah. I love it. That's our new emote. Thank you to everybody for helping us get there. That is, oh, I'm gonna give myself a red mark if I keep scratching. It was just kind of itchy. Anyways, that is for this. Thank you so much to everybody on Twitch for your generosity. You've unlocked a new emote on Twitch. However, there's more. But wait, there's more! 100 more subs and, well, not even 100 more at this point. It's like 100 minus 17. More emotes. Actually, at this point, it's minus 18. The sub goal has yet to update, but minus 18, and we'll get another emote, and you're gonna like this one. It's another Final Fantasy one. Prepare yourselves. Ooh, Shaman 1 Mid Tonight just put all of the custom emotes in YouTube. In the YouTube chat, we've got Rebel Wave and Rebel Heart, Rebel Sob, Rebel Take, Rebel Confetti, Rebel Hype, Rebel Dead, Rebel Aerith, I think? Aerith Bree, Rebel Blush, Rebel Finger Guns, pew, 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 and Rebel Moogle Hug. Awesome, Ark. Thank you for that super chat. If you go to Streamily's website, they will tell you if they ship to you. Do I like bubble tea? I do. I do like boba actually quite a bit. Am I streaming the game anytime soon? Yes, I am, Claw8 Gaming. As a matter of fact, I am. I'm gonna be starting the game tomorrow. I'm so excited. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch and YouTube, I'll be live streaming Rebirth for the very first time. I cannot wait. I have been so amped to start this game, and I've been like popping into a few people's streams, and I've been seeing like memes on Twitter and stuff, and I'm just like losing my mind with excitement. I cannot wait to play this game. I'm really, really stoked. Oh, I'm so excited. My favorite bubble tea flavor is matcha. I'm not gonna lie, I love me some matcha. And especially because a lot of the boba flavors or bubble tea flavors, like milk tea flavors, whatever you want to call them. Every shop calls it something else. It's bubble tea, it's milk tea, it's boba. A lot of the flavors are just sugar flavor. You know? Like, there's like brown sugar boba, or like, I'm pretty sure like, what's it called? It's called Hokkaido style, is just like sugar flavor. So like I really like green tea, so I really like matcha with my boba. It's my favorite. Anyways, you just bought a print too? Love that. Thank you, Sailor Garnet. I'm so excited to get it to you. Speaking of prints, we're signing prints live today. That's what we're doing. If you're just popping in, that's what we're doing today. We're hanging out, we're having a good time, we're goofing off, and we're also signing prints. So let's see. This next one goes to Kevin. Kevin has ordered a Descendants print, so I'll make sure to get that signed. Legend Killer, thank you for gifting a sub to John Cena. Really just bringing in the memes as per usual. Thanks, Legend. Thank you. Do I care about getting spoiled? I care about getting spoiled, yes. So please don't put any spoilers in Twitch chat or YouTube chat, or tweet them at me or anything. Here's how I feel about spoilers for Rebirth. For me specifically, I obviously recorded my voice lines for the game, so a lot of it can't be spoiled for me, but two things happen. Number one, I forget what I did sometimes. So I don't remember everything that we recorded, and sometimes I don't know the exact context that something exists in. So seeing a full scene in its like all put together glory is like a completely new experience for me, and so I don't necessarily want that to be spoiled for me. The other thing is that I choose to like go into people's streams and hang out and watch a little bit of what they're doing, but I get to choose what I watch. So like if they're in a scene that I don't want to get spoiled and I don't want to engage in that content, I can leave. So I don't really mind if like I'm on the internet and I like see things, because like it can't really be spoiled for me, but like I'm choosing to engage in that. But like the reason why I don't want any spoilers in our chat is because I'm not the only person here. Like, it's a community. There are lots of people in the chat right now. And so I don't want them to be spoiled. I don't want them to feel like they can't be here in case they might get spoiled. So that's why the mods have been told to just clear anything that could be a spoiler, could be taken as a spoiler, just so that, you know, we can all support each other having a good experience with the game, because I feel like that's super important. Omega, thank you for resubscribing. Long Live Hope, thank you for subscribing. And John May Cry, thank you for resubscribing. I hope you're doing well too. How did I wait until now to play Rebirth? I've been busy. It's not like I was like waiting with bated breath until enough people finish the game that I could start my playthrough. I've been doing interviews and I've been, you know, setting up Streamily signings and doing all sorts of things like organizing conventions and stuff like that. So like, I've been busy. Like, it's been crazy. And it's been nice to, like, after like leading up to the launch, like we did so many promo things that week, and then I definitely needed a little bit of a breather. So it's been a little bit slow paced comparatively, even though it's still been busy, you know. I'm glad you like the stream with Caleb. Caleb is such a crack up. Like, genuinely, hanging out with Caleb is like being in an improv group. He is so genuinely funny, and everything is a bit to him in like a really good way, not in like a ingenuine kind of way or like a defensive kind of, like, he's just very like genuinely funny, and like it's awesome to be around him. Okay, Kevin, I am signing your print right now. Ooh, with a great quote. We're not delicious, not even a little bit. And now I have to be silent while I remember how to spell delicious. Fantastic quote choice, Kevin. I love that. All right, all done. On its way to you, Kevin. You love the Aerith shrine in the back? Yeah, I've got the works. You see this? This is the Aerith and Tifa steelbook case. That was I think it was like a Best Buy pre-order exclusive. Isn't it amazing? I got it as a gift, and I still honestly didn't feel like I should have taken it because it was that kind and that sweet, and I'm just so grateful. Like, I can't believe it. I treasure it deeply. But I'm super, super stoked about it. It's my shining glory of the shelf right now. Okay, and let's see. How smooth was the drive with the Porsche? It was great, Pent Sage. It was so fun. I have never, ever, and most people don't ever, when you're learning to drive, you never take your foot, put it all the way on the gas until the pedal hits the floor, and then just launch. But that was literally like taking off on a roller coaster. It was so incredibly fun. My one regret is that I have no idea how fast I got up to because I wasn't looking at the speedometer. I was looking where I was driving, which is a safe thing to do, but I don't know how fast I went and my coach didn't tell me. So now I'm like disappointed because now I can't say, oh, I got up to blah, blah, blah miles per hour because I have no idea. But it was super fun. Okay, Kevin, yours is all done. Moving on to the next one. This one's for Graham. Oh, that's a good quote. This one's for Graham. And requesting a doodle. Graham, what kind of doodle? Do you have a doodle, a specific doodle request? Which doodle would you like? A doodle of what? Graham did not specify. Did you just hear my stomach grumble? I'm digesting my snack. Why I don't usually eat on stream. I have a very loud stomach. That's actually why I don't eat before I voice act. Or I have to eat like far enough in advance, and I have to eat the right thing so that I'm not hungry, so that my stomach's not making hunger noises while I record, but also at the same time, I can't be digesting and make digestion noises either. So it's like a very fine balance. All right, Graham, you're getting a flower doodle. Because you did not specify what kind of doodle you wanted, so you get a flower. Actually, that's a great flower. This is one of the best flowers I've ever drawn. I hope you enjoy it. All right, that one's all done. Moving on. We are allowed to take bathroom breaks. Voice actors have to stay very hydrated. We drink a lot of water, so you wouldn't have to worry about like, oh, I drink a lot of water, I need to go use the restroom. We take bathroom breaks. Can I do the cactuar pose? Like, in general? Yes. I don't know if anybody's actually requested for me to doodle a cactuar before. I think so, right? Let's see. Okay, this next one is for Amber. This one's gonna be for Amber. Did I say thank you to Riki for resubscribing? Thank you, Riki28. I appreciate you. What are my favorite eating spots in the OC, Karasu? Okay, I'll say one of my favorite eating spots in Orange County, because I don't like have a lot of like favorite eating spots, because I grew up in Orange County, but I didn't eat at restaurants a lot. I'm not a big like restaurant eater, so I ate at kind of like your standard like In-N-Out. So I don't have a lot of like favorite restaurants, but I do have one that anytime I'm in Orange County, I want to make sure that I hit up. Well, not anytime, but like, you know, when it's convenient, when I'm like in the area, which is not frequently, not anymore. But there's a Greek restaurant called Kentro's in downtown Fullerton that has the best seasoning for their French fries. And I don't know what it is. It's literally like herbs, like I don't know, like it's a Greek seasoning, like it's like a multi-purpose Greek. It's very like I don't want to say common because I've never had it before anywhere else, but like it doesn't make sense why it would be so good on French fries, but it's literally so delicious, so addicting, and every time I want some really good French fries, I go to Kentro's. So that's my one. And it's not like a chain, so it's really good. They also, I mean, everything else on their menu is really good. I usually get their pita with their chicken because it has like mustard, like a Dijon mustard sauce on it, which is not like an authentic Greek thing, but it is really tasty. They also have like, I think like charred octopus or something like that, which is not my favorite because I prefer octopus raw, like at a sushi restaurant compared to like cooked octopus, but really good as well. Do I plan to do Cameo? No, Sailor Garnet, I don't. But I do have an option on my Patreon to get a Cameo-like video message as a one-time reward as one of my Patreon tiers. So if you really want a Cameo video message, you can check it out on Patreon. There's also something really cool that we do in the SRG Discord. We have a system called Strange Tokens, and it's basically like points that you get for participating in our SRG Discord events. The SRG Discord is also a Patreon reward, but it's our standard tier, it's our Rebel tier, and if you earn enough strange tokens, you can get yourself a Cameo message in that way. So a few different ways to get something like that, even though I don't work with Cameo specifically. Let's see. Yes, for Amber. All right, that one's all finished. Yeah, you gotta be careful not to gamble your tokens. We do have a double or nothing option, but you gotta be careful with that because some people, not naming names, lose all of their tokens that way. Not naming names, of course. Blade Quarter, you're from Georgia. Hello, all the way to Georgia. Okay, so this one is for Austin. An Aerith cosplay classic. You're like 70% done with Rebirth. Love. You're getting to the good stuff now. Can I tell you all a funny story? Imagine if you were like, no. Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. So you all know my friend Josh, who is a friend of mine from college, and he works in TV and film. And he really likes to support me in my work and does like to play video games from time to time, but isn't like a huge gamer, like isn't a gamer like most of the people here in the chat. And he started playing Rebirth, and he was like, okay, I'm, you know, a little bit of the way in, I'm liking it, but like, it's a really big game. And I'm like, yeah, it really is. And he's like, I want to get to like the really like juicy story stuff, but I feel like there's like so many like mini games, and I just want to get to the good story. And I'm like, I get it. Like, it's a big game. He's not used to playing like really, really expansive open world games. And then I just got a text from him like a couple days ago, and he was like, I'm further in the game. It just got really good. And I was like, yeah, I told you it would. I told you it would. You just got to keep going. Austin, I feel like you ordered a print earlier. I gotta check back and make sure that I'm not writing a duplicate quote. I wanna make sure I give you a unique quote. Yeah. Okay. You know what's so funny is y'all keep mentioning Queen's Blood. I haven't played any of the game myself. Well, okay, I did stream the demo. I stand corrected by myself. I correct myself. I keep saying today, like, I haven't played any of the game. I haven't even touched it. I've had multiple times to play it and I haven't. And that's true, except for the fact that I did stream the demo. So I did do that, but there's no Queen's Blood in the demo, and so I haven't played through any Queen's Blood, and I keep like popping into people's streams while they're playing, and I kept thinking I'll be able to like pick it up as I'm watching it, but y'all, I don't understand that game. I don't know if it's just because I need to like go through the tutorial and learn how to play, but I do not understand how that game works. And it seems like it's really complicated. Here's what I do know about it. What I do know about it is that at the end of the game, when there's cards on every space, you tally up your tokens on each line, and however many tokens you have on each line, the points go to the person with the most points. That's all I've been able to see. That's all I've been able to figure out. I don't understand. RJ, I do see your super chat asking about the recording schedule, and I don't actually talk about the recording schedule publicly because that is under my NDA, but I'm curious. I get asked that all the time actually, but I'm curious like why people ask that question, because I'm like, why do people want to know like when we recorded these things? I just am curious about that. Like, is it because you're hoping you can figure out like when the next game will come out? Because we don't know that at all. And the processes of recording Remake and recording Rebirth were completely different. The timeline was completely different as well. So I'm curious. AOSNG, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate you. Beastace, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate that. And such a sweet message. You rate the game 777 out of 10, as you should. Thank you. Oh, Yasumi Rose, that's really nice. Thank you for that message. BS Rignote, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. Yeah, it might be a fun facts thing, which is totally fine. I don't like have an issue when people ask, because I can always just say like, I really don't have a problem being like, I can't answer that. I don't mind if people ask me questions that I can't answer. I just have to say I can't answer that. But yeah, I don't talk about the schedule. If you've ever heard people ask me that in an interview, I always, I keep it really general because I have to. Because I don't mind like saying things like, for example, there was this really big stretch of time between when I auditioned and when I found out I booked the role. And then there was another stretch of time before I actually got brought in to record. And to me, that felt like centuries. But I never actually say like the exact timeline. Because I also don't know if that's like why that would be valuable information for anybody. Exactly, time's not even real. Time isn't real. And a flower doodle, I can't forget that. Austin requested a flower doodle. Okay, we tried something different with this flower doodle and I don't mind it. It's not like my favorite, but I don't mind it. Yeah, I already signed it. I don't need to sign it again. Okay, that one's all finished, Austin. Glowing Burrito, what do you have to say for yourself? You can't just come on in and put my name in the chat and not explain yourself. What made me want to audition for an FF7 character? This is another thing that I like talking about, because a lot of times people will come in here and say, Brianna, would you ever voice act for another Final Fantasy character or another video game character? Like, what's your dream role? And like, why didn't you audition for it? And the thing about acting is that it's a hyper competitive industry, and I like to work. I want to work at all. And so I'm lucky to even get auditions for dream roles, let alone lucky enough to beat out hundreds of other people to book them. So I didn't get to choose to audition for a Final Fantasy. Nobody gets to choose. Those things actually are not released publicly. The casting director has to choose you. So I just got lucky that the casting director found my information and invited me to audition. And if another casting director for another video game franchise invited me to audition, I would of course audition and be stoked about it. I would be stoked about any roles, even if they weren't for one of gaming's most iconic characters. Karasu, to answer your question, did I train any martial arts? No. Have I ever taken dance lessons? I did musical theater in college. So no ballet, no ballroom dance. It was all like musical theater or jazz dance kind of styles. Did I have ever done mocap? No. Hopefully that rapid fire was good and answered your questions. Are these prints like a limited time, Toast? These prints will at least be available for the next week. But I would definitely make sure to order this week if you do want to place the order, because I have to get, the shop basically closes when I don't have another stream scheduled. So I don't like pick when the shop is open and when it's closed anymore. It used to be that way, but it's not like that anymore. I have to have a stream scheduled for when I'm gonna go live in order to have the shop be open and orders be able to be made, which I just found that out actually. It's a brand new system. So yeah, if you wanna get your orders, if you wanna get a print, make sure to order it now or within the next week, because I have a stream scheduled for next week. Have I ever beaten someone up with a chair? No, I can safely say I have not done that. Hi, Courtney Crossing, welcome in. Okay, this one, Codan the Barbarian, thank you for resubscribing. All glory to Bench, you got it, you're so right. This next one is for Andrew. This is either the same Andrew as before or a different Andrew. What a mystery. Ooh, is asking for a battle cry. How exciting. Okay, I know it looks bad that I pulled this up the second somebody asked, have you ever beaten anybody with a chair? But the thing is this is just pretend. Okay, this is pretend. I didn't actually hurt anyone. It's cosplay, y'all. It's a prop. You can ask Martin, who is the photographer for this shoot. I didn't beat anybody up. Reagan was there too. You can ask Reagan. Jadula, what are you doing? Gifting 7 more subs to the community. A perfect number, in fact. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. Not just this time, but all the other times as well. If you just received a gift sub, please do thank the person that gifted it to you so that we can pass all of that love and gratitude around. That Geek Rick, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Team Strange Rebel. We are that much closer to unveiling the next emote. It is a Final Fantasy themed emote. I think you're gonna like it. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna do the math. When we reach our goal, we'll release the next emote. Pope, thank you for gifting a sub. I'm doing well, Gabe. How are you? I'm still a little hungry, if I'm being honest. I need to eat food. So we're not gonna go too much longer, but we'll go a little bit longer. Big Bees, thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. The Geek One says, Bree, please join the WWE next. Look, I can't say that I have predicted every way that my life has gone throughout my adulthood and my career, but I think it's probably pretty safe to say I'm not headed for a career in the WWE. I think it's probably pretty safe for me to say that. Did I disappoint some people when I said that? Otakun, the Phantom Companion, thank you so much for that super chat. Will I be uploading the rest of my Crisis Core Reunion Let's Play on YouTube? Yes. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to complete. I lost my editing team and now I have to find another one. And it makes me want to cry because I've now worked with like 5 different editors. and I simply don't have time to do it on my own. So, I'm trying. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. It's just one of those things, you know? But I want to get it up. I have finished the game. I've got it all recorded. I've got everything set and ready to go. I just need a little help on my team. You know how it is. Yeah, I'll just work with that, Superway. Absolutely. Where did I last see the editors that I lost? Jadula, thank you for gifting another sub. I see that sub to Roger's Base. Craig Walkley, thank you for subscribing, joining Team Strange Rebel. Brogy Bear, thank you for gifting a sub. What is this hype? Thank you all so much. No, I can't post the videos without editing because I have intros and outros that I put on all my videos. I know it's a little bit, like different than maybe some other YouTubers. Like I know some YouTubers kind of just put like a VOD up on the channel and call it a day. But for me, like I think still having an intro and an outro on every YouTube video is like super important to what I consider to be like high quality. And it's the only time that I really get to like, I don't know, like chat with you. Well, and it's different now because I'm streaming on YouTube. Before I was only streaming on Twitch, but now that I'm streaming on YouTube, it's a little different. So I might switch things up for Rebirth. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of like Shabu brain cooking up in here, trying to figure out how everything's gonna play out. I don't know. It's a lot. Gunbuster, thank you so much for those beautiful teal pentagon bits. Those are my favorite kind of bits, actually. Oh my goodness, look at that hype. Look at all that hype in the chat. Look at those confettis. I love them. Is there a Mr. Happy here? Someone just added Mr. Happy. Is there a Mr. Happy here? There is a Mr. Happy here. You got gifted a sub. Congratulations. How you doing, Mr. Happy? Did you play Rebirth? How's your playthrough going? Let's see. This next one is for Kevin. Will I have Rebirth prints available eventually? What do you want to see? Is there a specific Rebirth print that you want? Aerith wearing sunglasses? What? That would be crazy. What? That would be wild. Is that what you want? No spoilers. No spoilers. Don't spoil anything. But, yes, I can see both chats. You're ordering one now even though it's not available yet? Yeah, I will absolutely get some Rebirth prints up on the shop if that's what y'all want. Wait, Mr. Happy, you got a review copy? And you played it before it launched? Wait, so, okay, I've always been curious. What does that mean then? Did you play it yourself and you didn't play it for content? Well, you normally do like Final Fantasy XIV pretty exclusively, right? That's true. You're not like me. Like my content is specifically, I don't play anything off of stream anymore. You played it for a YouTube review. Okay, so you did record it then. Okay, so you have like your recordings of your first time playing the game on YouTube then. Okay. Oh wait, no, you're saying you did a YouTube review of it. So then you just kind of like aggregated your playthrough and gave your opinions, like an official like editorial style review. That's smart. This one is for Kevin. Did I already say that? This one's for Kevin. You would love to see an Aerith poster with her and the live stream? Would you love to see that? Is that what you want to see, Avar Zimmerman? Aerith and the live stream? Is that what you want? I don't have it in poster size though. Maybe I'll get it in poster size. Do I plan to launch merch too, like t-shirts? Funnily enough, I do actually have Strange Rebel Gaming merch. And I maybe have not done a good job of sharing that. But I do have a merch store with Spring, which is one of like the best merch companies for creators. I just put the link in the chat, and you can get SRG merch on t-shirts, on hats, on a Nintendo Switch cover, on your phone case, hoodies, all in super, super high quality products. Because when I was shopping for like where I should make my merch store, I literally got samples from like 4 different companies, and I said no to all of them except Spring, because Spring was the most high quality. And I've been really happy with them ever since. Their customer service is great. I've used them for like multiple like limited edition runs for SRG Con merch and things like that. So if you want some Strange Rebel Gaming merch to rep your Strange Rebel Gaming love on your front or your back, because one of the designs is on the back, so that, you know, sometimes you want to be subtle. I get it. Display your SRG love on your back, because SRG has your back. Wait, why didn't I make that the tagline in the description? Ugh, man. That's annoying. Why didn't I do that? Why don't I have a merch link in the panels? I did. Oh, you know, I was having some issues with the panel, with the Spring extension in the panels. Let me see if it's up yet. No, it's up now. Okay, yeah. So you can go to the panels under my Twitch stream and you can see my store, and the link is there in the panels. Is it broken for you? You see the panel. Mr. Happy sees the panel. Thanks, Mr. Happy. How are my dogs doing? My dogs they're doing okay. The puppy's doing great. Sega's doing amazing. Atari is having some issues. But I don't know if I can talk about it because I might cry. She's okay. Well, just okay. She's not great. She's just okay. She's still very anxious. It doesn't seem like her meds are really keeping her settled anymore, and so I might have to adjust her dosage. And she's also like, she's losing weight and she's losing hair on her snout, and so like I'm just really worried about her. And I have a vet appointment for her this week, so hopefully I can figure out what's going on there. I might need to change her diet. I'm not really sure. So I'm really hoping that I can get that figured out. Yes, I would take any and all positive energy for my baby Atari. She's sorry. She's my best friend and I love her, but I'm really worried about her right now. So yes, I'll take any positive energy for her. Thank you. Yeah, so signings, we're doing signings. For Kevin. Sorry, I didn't mean to like get emotional and bring the energy down. We're here to party. Yeah, hopefully she'll be back to normal in no time. Requesting a flower doodle, so I will be doodling. Catch me doodling the best flower I've ever doodled. Perfect. Kevin, yours is all done, including a flower doodle. Thank you, Tony, for resubscribing. Sully and Garnet, thank you for gifting a sub. Lord Verge, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yan, thank you so much for that triple perfect numbered super chat for My puppy. I appreciate that. Did I ever meet the Final Fantasy... Oh, I got a Roman numerals. Final Fantasy 16 cast. No, I never actually did. Would love to one day. Ark, to answer your super chat, I'm happy to write whatever quote you want on your print, but you have to edit it in the Streamily sales page. So like go to Streamily and edit your special request so that I know to do it on yours. Because I don't know which one yours is if you don't do it on Streamily. So, but I'm happy to write whatever you want. Thank you to Mr. Archangel for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub and the Slayer Giant for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate you. Hitmon, thank you for that wonderful highlighted nice message. I appreciate that. Oh, I forgot to upload the 23 tiny wishes for the channel points. I forgot to update them. I gotta do that. I gotta make a note. Legend Killer, thank you for gifting a sub to Positive Thoughts. I love that. Okay, Kevin, yours is all done. Who's next? Scene or Sean? Or Scene. Who knows how it's pronounced? Not I. This one's gonna be for you. Put one of your favorite quotes. Okay, no problem. I got it. Can I tell you all a secret? I don't know if it's a secret, but I'll tell you all a secret. I am secretly really nervous that my handwriting is ugly. But here's the problem. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody, if now that I've said this, I know, I can see the future. A bunch of you are gonna put in the chat, no, your handwriting is great. I love your handwriting. It's beautiful. And I don't believe you. Because you know how sometimes we are just waiting for someone to say the thing that we're like self-conscious about, and we're just waiting for them to like point it out. So like literally like it's gonna be 9,000 people could tell me your handwriting is amazing, I love your handwriting, but the one person who's like, oh, your handwriting sucks, I'll be like, I knew it. Because I'm just like, that's like the one thing I'm gonna like I'm self-conscious about, and I will believe anyone who says it's ugly, and I will not hear otherwise. OMG, it's Gio. Thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. That is a prime decision you made there, my friend. Yes, like how some people just don't like hearing their own voice. I obviously don't have that because I make content, but like it's the same thing. All right, this next one is for MH. Requesting a quote and a flower doodle. We are our own worst critic. It's so true. You think all actors have the same handwriting? They don't. They really don't. To Dumnick, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the SRG community, and at tier 2, no less. Is that because you want more people to have the gift of Barrett Heart Eyes, Sailor Barrett Heart Eyes emoji that is our brand new tier 2 emote on Twitch? Thank you so much for that generosity. If you just received a gift sub, please do thank the person who gifted it to you to pass around all that gratitude as we like to do here. Thank you for that amazing super chat, Renoir. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's weird. I do hear a lot of people saying, you know, thank you for your work as Aerith, and it doesn't get old because it's a lot of hard work, and it's just nice to hear, you know? So I appreciate it nonetheless. And a doodle of a flower has been requested by MH, so I'm gonna do that as well. And end it with a signature. MH, yours is all done. Congratulations. David Parson, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to Team Strange Rubble. Oh, so many nice messages in the chat right now. I'm glad y'all like Rebirth. There's always just a tiny little fear that even though you all liked Remake, there was a tiny little fear that you might not like Rebirth. But I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Thank you for that super chat, Otakon. To answer your question, Ana Maria, if you order a print, one of the duo prints with me and Caleb, that's this one right here, that both me and Caleb, Zach's VA, will be signing, you're asking if it will still be signed live. So Caleb and I don't currently have plans to meet up again at Streamily, but I'm still signing those live on my stream, and then I send them to Streamily, who then sends them to Caleb, and then Caleb finishes signing them live on his stream. So even though we're not going to be live together, they'll still be signed live. At least Streamily says that the VIPs are guaranteed to be signed live, and then the rest of them are not guaranteed, but I sign all of them live. I don't think there's a single one that I haven't signed live. So if I got like a huge influx of orders and I literally could not live stream enough, then I might, but I sign all of mine live. Caleb doesn't stream, but he has he goes live on Streamily's channels, so that the VIPs are for sure signed live. Okay. This next one is for no name and requests no quote. Happy to do that, no problem. All finished. That one was easy. Those ones take the least amount of time. Did I write no quote? No, I just didn't write a quote. Is Aerith my first VA job? Yes, it is, Thunderwing. That's why it's so crazy to me. Good, Sailor Garnet. I'm glad you're here. All right, this next one is for Joey. And we're still working our way through the VIP signings. There's mostly VIPs here. Oh, such a sweet message from Joey. Who's my favorite character in the ME universe? Like Mass Effect? Femshep is my favorite. Although Liara is obviously a close second. Let's be super, super, super careful not to spoil anything in the chat, please. There are some people who have not finished the game and I want them to have a spoiler-free experience. Okay, this next one is for Felix. Felix has requested a Descendant print. What's my favorite Zelda game? That's a good question. The toughest puff? Let's see. Favorite Zelda game would probably be Breath of the Wild. Yeah. It just was something completely different. It was a total departure from the classic Zelda formula, but still had all of the elements that made it a classic Zelda. So for me, Breath of the Wild was just super, super, super special. And I think a lot of like meta analysis and thought went into how do we make this a Zelda game, but make it feel completely fresh and new. And I think they just nailed it. So my experience with that game was just super, super great. I still haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom. I understand why they went the direction that they did with Tears of the Kingdom, but for me, like, spatial puzzles are not my favorite thing, and so they just kind of lost me with that being such a like strong required part of the game. I just couldn't like play it as mindlessly as I wanted. I had to like use a lot more of my brain power for it, and it just kind of lost me. And I had a lot more free time when I only had one dog. Now that I have 2 dogs and I'm busier with things like this, I just don't have the time that I used to have, that I had with Breath of the Wild to dedicate to it. All right, Felix, yours is all done. Ooh, what's my favorite Life is Strange? This is gonna come off as a little biased probably, but my favorite Life is Strange is Life is Strange True Colors. Even though I haven't played it yet. Because my friend is in it. Ms. Katie Bentz. So it's my favorite, even though I haven't played it yet. I really want to play it soon. It's on my list. It's very high up on the list. Brigbane, thank you so much for that donation for my puppy. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thank you to Fantasy for that super chat. That's really nice. Such a sweet message. All right, my friends. We literally have so many. We've signed so many prints and we still have so many to get through. I think we've got literally like 3 or 4 more streams before we can complete these. But that's gonna be it for today. Do I offer send-ins? No, I don't let anyone mail me anything. I don't even have a mailbox that accepts mail from people. So I don't have my convention schedule ready to release yet, but hopefully I'll be at a convention near you. It always helps if you request me at your local convention. The more requests that come for me, the more likely it is that that convention will reach out and offer to have me there. So just send in your requests. That's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna do a raid on Twitch. I still don't know how YouTube works. So to YouTube, I'm probably just going to say adieu. Oh, Cool Breeze, thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. So don't leave before I can tell you I'll see you all tomorrow for the big stream. We are starting Rebirth tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific. I cannot wait. I'm gonna make sure my PS5 is updated and ready to go, and we are gonna start Rebirth, and it's gonna be fantastic. Like, you know how some people have like cute aggression? They see something really cute and they just like gotta squeeze themselves. That's how I feel about my excitement for Rebirth. I'm gonna play this game, it's gonna be amazing. Legend Killer, what have you done? What have you done, Legend Killer? You've gifted 36 subs to the community as we are ending the stream. How dare you? You brought out a real weird accent in me. Thank you, Legend Killer. I appreciate you so much. You are amazing. Just like Roro no Kenshin said. When is the next live signing? Next Monday. You can check the Streamily page to see when that's going to be. But I can already tell you it's next Monday. Okay? So, thank you once again to Legend Killer. If you just received a gift sub from Legend Killer, please thank Legend Killer in the chat. Pass around that gratitude. Is it emote time? It is. Legend Killer did that on purpose. Okay, here I am just trying to end the stream because I'm starving and I want to eat. And Legend Killer is like, you can't leave without releasing the new emote. Fine. Fine. I'll do it. I'll release the next emote. I said which one it was going to be already, didn't I? I said it was going to be Final Fantasy themed. Yeah. Wait, it's fine. Brain is bad. Bad brain. Yes, okay. Here is the next emote. Here's the thing. I planned out like where all of these emotes would go, but then I'm just gonna have to rearrange them later because I didn't arrange them, and then here's the thing. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got these emotes made very quickly for the Rebirth launch stream. I literally like panic my emote artist messaged and was like, how quickly can you get these done? And she was like, we can do static really quickly. But I was like, but I want some of them to be animated, and that's gonna take longer. So these ones that I'm releasing, this one that I'm releasing right now is gonna be animated and is gonna go into a certain tier that I had planned that is not open right now because the animated and the static emote slots are completely different. So I'm gonna rearrange them, but just for now, I'll release it right now, and that way you can enjoy it in its static form for right now. I just launched it, so take a look, y'all, and then I'll put it up on the stream once it's revealed. G-Man, thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate you. So if you're on Twitch right now, unfortunately, YouTube is not going to get this custom emote because YouTube only has 11 slots. So I have over 60 emotes and only 11 slots on YouTube. Will I upload my gameplay to YouTube? Actually, I'll be streaming to YouTube. There it is. Ice Princess Mew just put it in the chat. There it is. This is our new emote. So this is our good friend Sid Highwind from Rebirth, and I mixed it with the pilot sweating meme because he's a pilot. What if you subbed on both Twitch and YouTube? Then you would get benefits on both platforms. On YouTube, you would get a cute little badge next to your name in the chat, which is different from the Twitch badge, actually. Yes, so I'll actually be live streaming Rebirth to Twitch and to YouTube if all goes well tomorrow. So you can tune in then, and then the VOD I think will just stay up depending on how copyright and music goes. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Very exciting. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you to Lady Mari for that perfect number donation. Yes, I'm streaming Rebirth tomorrow to answer your question. All right, that's where we're gonna end things. We'll do a raid on Twitch to send the love on over to somebody else. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful evening. And goodbye. And thank you to Hadley C for resubscribing. Okay, bye.